I'm going to be ranking the best power forwards in NBA 2K23. My team, we have a tier list here ranking from S that goes all the way down to D tier, and we have about 25 to 30 of the best power forwards in my team right now. But guys, let me know in the comment section down below who are some of your guys' favorite power forwards in the game, and let me know what you guys would change about my tier list as well. But looking at the first power forward here is going to be Diamond Al Horford. I would say he's probably going to be in that B tier category. He's a very well-rounded power forward. He's 6'10" with a 7-foot wingspan. He's going to give you some elite defense, having a 92 interior, 85 block, 81 steal, and an 81 perimeter. He's going to be pretty good in the catch and shoot as well. Definitely able to knock down 3 balls at a very high level, having a 93 ball, 93 mid-range, with also having Hall of Fame catch and shoot. He's got gold limitless range, green machine corner specialist, claymore, blinders, and amped as well. And then defensively, he's got Hall of Fame anchor and post lockdown as well. So I don't think Al Horford's anything too crazy at the power forward spot, but I do think B tier is a pretty fair spot for him. Now, Pink Diamond Blake Griffin, he is super outdated. I mean, this card literally came out the first week of the game, and he's still not that terrible. Like, he's 6'10" with a 6'11" wingspan, but this card plays little to no defense. I understand offensively he's still going to be an amazing rim runner, and still probably is really good at finishing around the basket, but he's going to be a little bit slow for the power forward. His jump shot isn't the greatest. It's probably a little bit baited right now, and like I said, defensively he plays little to no defense, even though his stats and badges really aren't that terrible. His stats are bad, but his badges aren't terrible. But this card plays no defense, and overall I think is going to be a C tier power forward. Now, Galaxy Bam, I do think is going to be in the S tier category. If you guys don't know, S tier is going to be my top 5 power forwards in the game, and I do think Bam Adebayo makes it into that top 5. I think he's probably number 5 or number 4. Like, he's a center power forward, 6'9" with a 7'2" wingspan, but this card is super well rounded and just plays some amazing defense in game. 91 interior defense, 88 block, 87 steal, 88 perimeter, I should say, with an 88 lateral quickness. I know his stats and badges, I mean, his badges are ridiculous, but maybe his stats don't look too crazy on the defensive end. But this card has some great animations and overall just plays some amazing defense in game. And then jump shot wise, I do think he has a pretty solid jump shot. It's definitely not anything too crazy, but he can definitely knock down the 3 ball at a very high level, and then he's going to be able to finish around the basket really nicely, having a 90 standing dunk and having gold rise up as well, with Hall of Fame bully, giant slayer, masher, and post spin. So overall, Bam Adebayo going to be in that S tier category. Now, Pink Diamond Chris Bosh going to be very similar, like a guy like Blake Griffin, just a little bit outdated, but I think both of them are still going to be in that C tier category. Now, Pink Diamond Boogie, I do think is an interesting one. I think he's probably going to be either high B tier or low A tier. I think I'm going to keep him in the B tier spot for now. I do think he's actually better at the center position, but overall still a great power forward, and will probably get moved up to A tier later in the video. Now, another S tier power forward is going to be Galaxy AD. I mean, we all know what AD can do on the court. Going to be one of the best all-around cards in the game, and most likely a top 3 power forward, so definitely going to be in that S tier category. Now, this Derek Coleman card, he just came out yesterday as a takeover card, and when I tell you he is legit god awful, he's probably one of the worst power forwards in the game right now. Yes, he's 6'10" with a 7'1" wingspan, so maybe not that bad height wingspan, but these stats are really bad, well-rounded. Like, I mean, he's got no good defensive stats really, so he can't play good defense. Only 80 speed, 80 acceleration. He does have an 87 3 ball, but it's not like he's got a great jump shot. I just click on a random ad, but yeah, it's not like his jump shot's that great either. He's got a pretty bad jump shot. He's not going to be that good at finishing around the rim. I mean, I guess the only good thing about this card is his rebounding stats. So overall, I mean, I think this Derek Coleman going to be in that D tier category, probably one of the worst power forwards on this list. Now, talking about the 2 Giannis's, I'm going to throw the Pink Diamond Giannis in S tier. I do still think he's the best power forward in the game, so 1000% going to be in the S tier category. Now, the Diamond Giannis, I think, is also just going to be in that A tier spot. He's not on the same level as his Pink Diamond version, but still going to be really elite, and I still think deserving of a tier spot for the power forward tier list. A really good power forward, obviously not going to be as good as his Pink Diamond, but still very elite as well. Now, Diamond Jonathan Isaac, I do think for the power forward position, probably going to be in that B tier spot. I actually do think he's better at small forward. I mean, he's still really good at power forward though. He's 6'11" with a 7'2" wingspan. I think his player model is just a little bit too skinny to run the power forward spot. Usually want to have a player with a wider player model who's just going to get better interior defensive animations, but this Isaac card still has some great all-around defensive stats: 93 block, 89 steal, 92 lateral quickness, 88 perimeter, and 88 interior defense. So he's going to be a great defender, Hall of Fame challenger, chase down artist, off-ball pest, pogo stick, and workhorse with gold anchor, ankle braces, clamps, glove, and interceptor as well. So I mean, the card plays great defense and all around going to be a very solid power forward. I would say going to be in that high B tier spot. Now Pink Diamond Jaren Jackson Jr., I'm actually pretty high on this card. I do think he's really elite. I would say he's probably going to be in that A tier spot right alongside a guy like Diamond Giannis. I mean, this card gives you some amazing defense, 6'11" with a 7'4" wingspan. Like I said, plays some great defense, having a 98 block, 93 interior defense, 80 steal, 82 lateral quickness with a 75 perimeter as well. And then rebounding, he grabs rebounds. He's a great finisher around the rim, and he can definitely knock down 3 balls at a decently high level as well. I think his jump shot isn't anything too great, but it's pretty good in the catch and shoot. So yeah, I would say Jaren Jackson Jr. going to be in my A tier category alongside a guy like Diamond Evan Mobley. I do think him and Jaren are very, very similar at the power forward spot. Great defenders who don't have the greatest of jump shots, but are going to be, really good player model wise, great wingspan, grab rebounds, and play some very good interior defense. So both going to be very similar at the power forward spot, and I think they both deserve to be in the A tier category. Now, Pink Diamond Josh Smith, what I will say about this card is if he had a good jump shot, he would probably be a top 5 power forward in the game, but his jump shot is god awful. But other than that, yes, he's 6'9", so maybe a tiny bit undersized for the power forward spot, but his stats across the board are absolutely ridiculous. So he's a glitch card, so he does have a 93 ball, 84 mid-range, 90 speed, 90 acceleration, 95 driving dunk, 90 vertical. I mean, take a look at these defensive stats: 91 interior defense, 90 perimeter, 90 lateral quickness, with also having a 92 block and an 88 steal as well, and then can even handle the ball for your power forward. 82 ball handle, 86 field ball. He has Hall of Fame quick first step, corner specialist, catch and shoot. He's got silver limitless, gold green machine, guard up, dead eye, so he can knock down 3 stats and badges wise, and does also have Hall of Fame limitless takeoff and posterizer. But like I was saying, this jump shot is absolutely terrible and one of the worst power forward jump shots in my team right now. So for that reason, he's still a great card stats and badges wise, but just gonna have to be in that B tier category. Now Shawn Kemp is kind of very similar to a guy like Blake Griffin. I wouldn't say he's as outdated as a guy like Blake, because I do think he's better, but just a little bit outdated. And I'm really excited for his Galaxy Opal card coming this Friday. If you guys don't know, he is the Beyond Level 40 card for Season 3, so we're going to get a free Galaxy Opal Shawn Kemp, and he'll most likely be a top 5 power forward, but for now, his Diamond version got to go in that C tier category. Pink Diamond James Worthy, I do think for the power forward spot, is probably going to be in that A tier category. He's a very elite power forward. Yes, he might be a little bit outdated, but he does have a lot of Hall of Fame badges, and his stats are very well rounded. But all around, I think he's going to be in the A tier category. Now, Pink Diamond KG, I think is also going to be in the A tier spot. Yes, he might be another card that you could say is outdated, but I think he's still a great defender. He's 6'11" with a 7'2" wingspan. Jump shot wise, I know he only has a 73 3 ball, but I do think he's got a great jump shot. One of my favorites in the game right now, at least for a big man. So he's got a great release. He can knock down threes. He's good athletically, good at finishing around the basket, and he's going to be a great defender as well. 92 block, 95 interior defense with an 84 steal and an 85 lateral quickness. I mean, the one big flaw for this card is going to be the 63 perimeter, not able to play great perimeter defense, but other than that, he's a great all-around defender and going to be an A tier power forward in my opinion. Another A tier power forward, we're going over a lot of A tier power forwards here in a row, is going to be the Diamond Thurl Bailey. I mean, he's basically just a budget Pink Diamond Giannis, and I would say he's better than Diamond Giannis. So far, I would say Thurl Bailey probably the best power forward in A tier, and just gonna barely miss out on the S tier spot. Now, this Pink Diamond Larry Nance, I'm really not sure if I do like this card or not. He came out in the last content drop with the what was the last content drop? It was the not 'Tis the Season, it was Fireworks. So he came into the Fireworks promo, obviously in the New Year's resolution set. He's only 6'7" at the power forward position, but he does have a 7'2" wingspan, and I'm pretty sure a pretty good player model in game. Just for me, he's just going to be a little bit too short, but he does have the MJ dribble style and the normal leaner, so his movement's going to be really good for a power forward, and I think offensively he's definitely going to be a bucket, and he has some great defensive stats. Like if he was 6'10" or like 6'9" even, he'd probably be in that A tier category, but I think because he's 6'7", just going to have to be in the B tier spot. Diamond Lauri Markkanen, I think is also going to be in B tier. Not really too impressed with this card. I know some people really like him, but for me, I do think he's probably better at the small forward position, and overall really not too high on the card, but definitely still going to be decent in that B tier category. Now, two B tier cards here are going to be Kevin McHale and Alonzo Mourning, both trophy case cards that I still think are pretty decent, not on the same level as guys like James Worthy, but I still think deserve to be somewhere in that B tier spot, still provides some sort of value at the power forward position. Now, Diamond Obi Toppin, I think is another really just solid power forward. card. I don't think he's an A tier guy, alongside guys like Evan Mobley, James Worthy, Jaren Jackson Jr., Giannis Thurl. I don't think he's on that level, but I still do think he's a really good power forward, a great rim runner, and actually has a great jump shot this year. So I'd say Obi Toppin going to be in that B tier category. Now, talking about another S tier power forward is going to be the Pink Diamond Dwight Howard. Now, I know I've talked about this card a lot, and you guys probably know the reasons why he's so good, but I'll just go over it one more time. Like, he's an absolute beast at the power forward spot, and definitely going to be in my S tier category. One of the best power forwards in my team right now. He's 6'11" with a 7'4" wingspan, and he's a glitch card, so he does have a 91 3 ball, 83 mid range, having a decent jump shot. I will say right off the bat, he has a great release. It's nothing too crazy, but he can knock down threes with that jump shot. He's got Hall of Fame corner specialist, gold catch and shoot, Claymore, Deadeye, and limitless range on gold as well. And then stats wise, this card is super elite. He's great athletically, 88 speed, 88 acceleration with a 95 vertical and a 95 strength. And then defensively, does have a 95 block, 95 interior defense, 82 steal, 85 lateral quickness with an 84 perimeter. And then this card's gonna dunk on everybody with a 95 driving dunk, 95 standing dunk, and also is a great rebounder as well, 95 in that category. He's got Hall of Fame anchor, box beast, brick wall, post lockdown, and rebound chaser. So I mean, this card grabs rebounds, he plays defense, he bullies people down low, and overall is just a great power forward and one of the best in my team. And then Diamond Dennis Rodman, I would say probably on the same level as guys like Al Horford and these type of power forwards, just going to be a bit undersized like Larry Nance Jr., but more of a defensive card where Larry Nance is more offensive orientated. And then I want to do Pink Diamond Zion next. He's going to be in that C tier category. Once again, just like Blake, just like Chris Bosh, I think once they get updated cards that have better defensive stats, I think they can all be in the A tier category if they do get updated to obviously Galaxy Opals, but for now, just going to be a little bit outdated and in that C tier category. And then to round off my tier list here, guys, in the S tier category is going to be Dark Matter Tim Duncan. I think that one is pretty self-explanatory. I mean, easily a top 5 power forward, I should say. But let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about my power forward tier list, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.